great conference. You know, as for the Greyhounds, you know, I believe we're moving in the right direction. You know, when I first got there, I was in a similar boat to what Kobe is right now. And, you know, you go through, you make some changes, you know, your retention's not all that well, but, you know, what you do is you keep the ones you want and, you know, and get the ones you want, and then it's on you. And, you know, with that said, you know, we've had a good recruiting class, you know, and, you know, we've had good spring practices. We feel that, you know, I feel that in the town of Taos, I believe we're starting to get the excitement of Greyhound football back, and that's something that's been lacking. You know, I believe the Greyhounds, you know, we need to get excited about football like it was back, you know, 10 years ago, and I think we're moving in the right direction when it comes to that. You know, offensively and defensively, no big changes. You know, we're going to run the option. You know, if we throw it 10 times a game, that's probably pretty good for us. You know, defensively, we're going to play multiple 3-4. You know, try to get multiple looks. You know, the question mark for us offensively is definitely, you know, we're not going to have a young man named Wes Wood walk up there and be under center for us. You know, he's done that for the last 4 years for the Greyhounds. So, you know, we're going to have a new quarterback this year, a new look. You know, right now, if we had to make the nod, it'd probably be Jeremy Burma, a young man out of Las Cruces, New Mexico, played at Las Cruces High School. You know, moving on to defense, you know, moving on to another thing, offensive key starters coming back. John Mendoza, offensive guard from Concord, California, Colton here. And then Christian Long, a young man we signed out of Eastern Arizona Junior College, a fullback. And you guys know as well as I do offensively, everything goes through our fullback. Defensively, key starters coming back. You know, Seth Bailey, inside linebacker from Texaco, New Mexico. And then Willie Graham, senior cornerback that I brought along with me from New Mexico Military Institute. Two key returners there. You know, the Greyhounds have 11 games this year, 7 away, 4 at home. And, you know, the great thing about those 4 at home, you got to come out to Blackwater Draw, and we love it out there. And, you know, we look forward to those. You know, but more than anything else, you're going to see an improved Greyhound football team. You know, we've gone especially from, you know, a throwing football team to a primary run football team, and you know, we expect to see good things and a well improved Greyhound football team this year.
Thank you, Coach. Turning our attention to Colton, being from nearby Grand Prairie, what are your thoughts and feelings about playing at AT&T Cowboy Stadium?
It's awesome. I have a lot of family and friends around here that come to the game, and it was just a good experience playing there last year. I'm definitely looking forward to that game this year. Didn't have the chance to play there in high school, and so it was really good to be able to play there after high school.
Is that the key game for you, or is there a game on your schedule that you really look forward to playing?
Yeah, that's a key game for us that I'm looking forward to playing in. There's not a key game, I guess. I just take it week to week and go that way about it.
Thank you, Colton. Coach Lynn, heading into your second season in Fort Tallis, talk about what you learned about your team last year and the goals that you've put together for this year's team.
Well, first of all, the young men that have hanged with us, there's not a better group of young men. You know, Colton's a great example of that. As for goals, you know, our whole philosophy of Greyhound football is count on me, and you know, our goal is just to be accountable. And with that said, we go step by step, and you know, we're step by step. You know, if you just handle, you know, what's in front of you on that day, that's kind of how we approach it. And you know, our goals, you know, we have some goals and things, but more than anything else, you know, our goal is just to go in and be a more improved football team than what we were last year.
And your thoughts on this year's Lone Star Football Festival and your opponent, which will be Sul Ross State?
Well, one thing about Sul Ross is a lot of these guys in this room know, you know, they had the #1 offense in Division III last year, and you know, we were lucky to get out of a win out of them last year. I mean, we were in a dogfight there late, and one thing about it is they're gonna put the ball in the air, and your pass rush and your defensive line, and then guys in the back end better cover because they're an awful good they're an awful good offensive football team.
Well, Coach Colton, we appreciate you being with us this morning, and best of luck in the 2013 season. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.